Hello, my loves. Welcome to this collective reading. Just centering myself, welcoming you all, following your intuition for Spirit's messages, your angel messages, and anything really that is meant to come up at this time. I have set the intention for this collective to be here for it, to come in at the right time to pick up on the messages that you're meant to hear. So set an intention before you step in. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Oracle deck to come up with some themes around today's message. I'm feeling like, we'll see it. I'm just giving it time, I'm giving it space. I don't want to jump into it, but picking up, we're going to pull some Oracle cards. I'm just doing a little shuffle here on live. See what themes do we have for this collective coming up. Oh, interesting. We got this earlier on the collective for threads earlier today. Accept healing. You are being healed. A full recovery is coming. Blocks or resistance. Believe in miracles. Okay, well, so like I said, I literally got this earlier today with threads. Let's pick another. I'm feeling called to like pick another. And here we go. We also got this angel number earlier today as well. There is an order to things. Follow the step-by-step plan. Growth occurs in stages. Don't skip steps. The sequence. I have been getting the same message like this whole week. I first got it from one of the oracle readings that we did earlier, and then it just kept coming up. That same theme kept coming up. And the theme is, the message is, when you take the dive, when you start the change, it's rarely ever 0 to 1,000. Even though it feels like you're going 0 to 1,000, the reality is that you're building the momentum, you are building the steps. It's often a lot of small compounded steps that lead to one big quantum leap, that lead to that intense transformation, that lead you to that complete other reality. And Spirit wants you to believe that even though the timing, and I feel like, again, when we started this reading, I was like, you're gonna find this at the right time. Like, timing was coming up again. It's a step-by-step plan, and a lot of times we have this notion of like when things should be unfolding, and it's like a subconscious control over the plan. Accept that a recovery does come, but not exactly how we think. That there are steps to this. And sometimes, we pick up the pace on the steps. Sometimes we slow down on those steps. Sometimes we have to take a step back. Or sometimes we just have to put a pause. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle from the tarot here and see what's coming up. Look at this. Maybe you already have been taking this pause. Or, thinking about taking this pause. It's confirmation. Accept healing. Releasing the blocks and resistance. Going through this moment of just acknowledging with yourself to let go of the control of the timing, and also honoring where you are in this phase, in this cycle. You know, we're not always going to be growth, 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 growth. There are times where, like we said, you have to take the pause, or you have to take a step back to reassess, to let go of blocks and resistance. But that doesn't mean, you know, that the plan that the plan is no longer there. The plan is still in place. But there is a sequence, there is an order, there is a cycle. Allow yourself to look within and to release those blocks so that you're ready to step out with a more confidence, with more of a light. Sometimes we start to feel like disharmony within our path, and genuinely it's because we just need to take some time to come back to ourselves, take some time to come back to our path, to review, where am I holding these blocks? Where can I shine light on it? Where can I bring back flow and alignment? I think I had here, exactly, allowing ourselves like to release that control of where we think we should be in the process, and allowing ourselves to have the cycle of rest, of inner reflection, of bringing ourselves back to alignment, of looking within to assess, are we on the right path? And the way you are just going to you are literally like, this pause is necessary. Sometimes rest is not a step back, it's actually a step forward. Sometimes we don't even see it because we're like feeling this chaos or feeling this turmoil. Sometimes inner reflection and shadow work can bring up emotions, but emotions are just temporary. They're just clouds passing by. They're just a moment, or an opportunity, should I say, for us to bring up awareness around it. And again, accept the healing, release the control, see what emotions are coming up and why. The disharmony. And then allow yourself to feel that, allow yourself to process that, to go through that inner reflection, and know that a full recovery is coming. The way you are just going to be stepping back out, and then that's when you really do this quantum leap, this final shed, stepping into that version of you that you are calling in. Don't allow yourself, when we're in this self-reflection, we can tend to get excuse me, I feel like that's confirmation right there, overly critical, overly analytical there you go about our path, like we said, judging where we should be, judging not just where we should be timing wise, but judging where we should be in our lives, judging where we should be, oh, I should be married, I should, have have bought a house by this time. All those things. I feel like that all of that could be coming up. But trust that all of that is just control. It's illusion. There are no steps to be skipped. Trust that you are at the right place at the right time. And that these thoughts that you're having, or this inner reflection, this moments that you're going through of finding yourself, is all a part of the plan. It's all divinely guiding you to your divine purpose, to finding yourself. I love that so much. I'm gonna just shuffle, I feel like, just to see if anything else comes up. The Eight of Pentacles here. And also, again, like, look at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. Working towards who you want to be, who you want to become, the life that you want to experience. But don't get attached to it. Because when we form attachments, we also create disappointments. And I feel like that just came up here, and it's like so powerful. When we create an attachment to how we think the plan should be, we create disappointments. When you come back to yourself and to your purpose and to your why, like the real reason of what you want to experience, why you want to create, that's when you come back and really start operating from a place of healing. When you start operating from a place of flow instead of force, and you're ready to fully call into your life what you desire. Because it's in that attachment of what we think we should be. Like, I'm almost really picking up here, like this with the Hermit, like overly almost doing too much self-reflection to the point where it's like hindering. Just know that you're worthy and whole as you are, and in all steps there will be healing, but you are going to be stepping into another version of you, a more expanded version of you, gaining clarity on who you are and who you want to express yourself. There's like a complete rebirth coming through. Let me go ahead and pull from this Oracle deck. You are being connected to your life purpose. I'm gonna leave this deck. I'm shuffling out cards. Maybe doing a quick shuffle for this collective. Here's some beautiful Oracle cards about your path. Getting lots of remember your divinity. I'm gonna read you the message here, and I love that we got the number 1, which is all about leadership, taking that, the beginning, new beginnings. It says, remember who the F you are. You are worthy of being loved. You are entitled to be powerful. and you are capable of creating a life beyond your wildest dreams. Your great grandmother is tethered to you, waiting for you to reclaim your power. When you heal yourself, you heal your entire line. You heal generational trauma. You heal your mother line. Be right now, you are surrounded by a sea of darkness. I love this. You are embryonic in your awareness, contained and cramped and hopeless, not knowing what awaits on the other side. In the dungeon of your soul is an old cellar held with rope attached to a door, a place where fermented and bottled things are preserved and caked with dust, a place where you go to organize and categorize your traumas and your pain. It's time to pull on that rope and open the door. You'll be blinded and disoriented by the sun, but once you adjust, you'll wonder why you stayed in the darkness, fondling the bottles and jars for so long. I literally said this to you. Like, you are overdoing it, my loves. You are ready to step out there. You are worthy of it now. Like, don't let the healing period overdo itself. Know that you are always healing. And yes, we have those times of inner reflection and going through the dark night of our soul, but know that you are at the verge of rebirth. This is divine order. And just gracefully go with it. It is time to wake up, to realize that you have the power to walk up the steps of your own dungeon. It is time for a new era in the sunshine and blooming with flowers and trees. You have the right to feel the light on your face and let the past go. You have the power to know the world you are living in isn't all there is. The old you is no more. The old you is destined for more. You are experiencing a structural cosmic level shift, and the old relic, the old shell has cracked. It was a facade separating you from your own divinity and power. There is absolutely nothing to worry about and nothing to fear. There is more, there is more, there is more, so much more. You must believe the sun will shine again. You must not lose your heart. You must believe there is more. You are divine. It is time to light up the world. Like, whoever finds this message, I know that it is meant for you. And it is time for you. You have done the healing. Accept that you're being healed. You don't have to punish yourself, torture yourself. Our universe is graceful and compassionate, and you are ready to let go of those blocks, let go of those resistance, and step into your potential, into what you desire and what you are worthy of. And that is the frequency that you are meant to embody. And everything stopping you from that is just a separation between you and your divine power. Every time that you are able to recognize it, accept it, release it, and believe in that potential, that is part of your growth. And that is what happens in stages. That is what happens in pieces. Like I said in this very, very, very beginning, it's rarely ever 0 to 1,000. It's like, I don't ever like to say never, because, you really never know. But rarely ever is things just overnight. It's in stages. it's a step-by-step plan to it. There's an order to things. But the more you step into it, the more you look within, then shine your light out and continue that rebirth as many times as you need to get closer to your divine self. That is growth. I'm going to pull an angel number for this collective. Just do a quick shuffle. Oh my gosh, I love it. Achievement. Reaching the pinnacle, release the burdens, and embrace your success. Prosperity, wealth is your divine birthright. It is your natural nature. Reaching the pinnacle. Again, growth occurs in stages. Each time you look within, each time you overcome that separation, it's allowing yourself to get closer to the pinnacle, to your achievement. Step into it unapologetically. Allow yourself to get out of the confinement of healing, because it can get to a point where healing keeps you stuck. It keeps you from stepping out. And this is your confirmation to know it's okay to release it. You have been healed. You are ready to step into that rebirth, into who you are. Because it gets to a point where now you just have to remember your power. The healing has been done, and now you're ready to step into that. And know that just because now you step into it, there's still, steps to it. The healing occurs in stages. So just a reminder, that will happen again. Like another healing stage or phase will come again at some point. But know that now, at this point, you are ready to step into this new frequency. You are worthy of it because you've done the healing, you've done the connection, and anything keeping you from that, from letting it go, from releasing that burden, know that that is separation. The divine and the universe it wants you to step out, to share your gifts, to share your light, and trust it. That is having faith. That is believing that the universe is gracious and allows us rebirth and chances, and that you are here for that purpose. Not to just keep yourself in healing, not to just keep yourself, I keep getting that, not to punish yourself. It gets to a point where you're ready to express and remember and let people see your light and feel your light, and get in tune with that inner calling and continue forward in that, and know that that is a part of the miracle, that is why you have healed and are continue to, because your purpose is meant to be expressed, it's meant to be felt. You are meant to experience everything that you desire, and that is why it's there. Don't ignore that inner calling by thinking you're not worthy of it because of things of the past, because of, the things you are healing. You are worthy of it. I love it so much. I hope this message finds you at divine timing. Thank you for sticking through on the live, and I hope to see you around on the next one. Thank you for sticking through. Love and light.